taking a look at Hawkman from DC Comics universe. You'll see here this Hawkman is part of the 0 Hour collection. You can tell that by his outfit. This was currently re-released by McFarlane Toys. But let's take a look at the original here. All right. As we can see, he does have nice details in his wings. You can see his face sculpture here. Detail his hawk symbol on his outfit. He has these taped up hands. His uniform with the belt. And his boots here. Gold. When we look in the back here, we can see his wings. They do rotate up past a certain point. They also fold in, and you can't really take that out, but you can leave it there. And we can see a little bit more of his strap stops the color at his wing section, so you really won't see that. His axe that he's carrying is kind of a mixture of the old mace and the axe he has. Got definitely some notches in his axe and great looking handle. But as far as articulation goes, this guy can look up a little bit, down a little bit, looking left and right. You would think that this shoulder harness here would actually interfere with his arm, but it actually doesn't. Only when you're going up and down there on the shoulder. But he does have a bicep swivel, a single bend, and his wrists do go around. He does have a ab crunch, but his harness gets in the way of it. And also with his rotation, he has the capabilities of doing a pretty good split here. And his forward and backward motions are pretty good. He has a thigh swivel, and his knees allow one bend, and his ankles go up and down. Okay, as we set this guy back down, we get him ready for a height and weight check. We'll see that he does come in right at 6.5 inches. His wings are closer to 7. We bring in our old trusty scale here, and we can see that this guy weighs in at 4.2 ounces. For a figure comparison, here he is next to Duke. And next to Hazmat Batman from DC Multiverse. We can see he fits in very nicely with the Duke figures, which you would expect, being the 6'8". Final thoughts on this guy is, yeah, it's a great looking figure. Definitely reminiscent of the time. I love Hawkman. Just one of my favorite characters. It just it's one of the cool things about DC. They have such great characters as well as Marvel. They separate themselves beautifully sometimes. This guy it's great just because he's a 0 Hour, one of the first figures that came out for it. So if you get a chance, it's worth the investment. And as always, guys, like, subscribe, and keep collecting.